Good morning, students. I'm very happy to meet you in this session. I hope that you are in good health. Today our lesson is writing skill. In our language, paper, we have two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 has two writing questions, question number 6 and question number 8. That means a short paragraph writing. So let's move to our session. What is paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences about one idea. They have given a topic and you have to write about the related topic ideas. Second one, a para has about 6 or 7 sentences. Because it's a short paragraph, so you have to limit your sentences and shows your ideas within a 6 or 7 sentences. The first sentence is a para is indented because it's an opening sentence. The para types, then we have to move on 4 para types: narrative, descriptive, expository and persuasive. Right? All the 4 paragraph types are tested in your language paper. Narrative means to tell stories or sequence of events. So when you write your own experiences in your writing part, so you have to tell about your narrative style. Then the descriptive ideas, to describe something or someone. Describing a person or describing a place when you write descriptive ideas. Third one, expository, to explain something, give information or instruction. So when you write about your journey and you have to explain something, right? The places, the natural things in that place, so on. The fourth one is a persuasive, to convince the reader. That means the information. I think it's advantages or the disadvantages, the social medias. So in that way you have to write about some information, right? That means the persuasive ideas. Here is then is a paragraph. It's a very colorful paragraph. My best friend Lavina, right? So first line is a different color and the second and third and fourth and fifth lines are different colors and the final part is different color, right? First we have to read the sentence and understand, then we have to move the other section. My best friend Lavina. Lavina is an excellent student. She is intelligent, she is responsible. Lavina always does her homework and she is never late for school. As a result of her hard work, Lavina is one of the best students in school. Right here we have to move to other section. Right, how to write a good paragraph. Paragraph contains topic sentence. So in this paragraph, this is a topic sentence. Right, Lavina is an excellent student. So first the topic tells who is your friend, the name, my best friend Lavina. So Lavina is an excellent student, right? Then supporting ideas. Paragraph contains first topic sentence, then supporting ideas and adding details and the concluding sentences, right? So we have to move to other sentence. She is intelligent, she is responsible, Lavina always does her homework and she is never late for school. These are the supporting sentence about explaining the friend Lavina. Because of that, we have to conclude that as a result of her hard work, Lavina is one of the best students in school. Right here is a topic sentence. So we have to first we have to, when we write in a paragraph, we have to tell the opening sentence about the topic. You have to introduce first. Then you have to write the supporting sentences, using supporting sentences to describe the topic. So this is the explanation, topic sentence. So what is topic sentence? First, we already learned about, and this sentence tells the reader the main idea or what the paragraph will be about. So that is the topic sentence we earlier discussed. The Lavina is an excellent student. Second one, supporting sentence 1. So there are 3 or 4 supporting sentences. This sentence gives specific details relating to the main idea. That means she is intelligent, she is responsible, she always does her homework, and she is never late for school. These all are supporting sentence 1, 2 and 3. So sentence 2, this sentence gives another specific details relating to the main idea. Third supporting sentence, this sentence gives more specific details relating to the main idea. Then the concluding sentence, the sentence refers to the topic sentences and sums up the main idea of the paragraph. That means because of that, Lavina is one of the best students in school, and she is a best friend of me, right? So we have to move the other section. Mic mute பண்ணிருக்கானே நான். Wait. தட்டுப்பட்டதா இல்லையே? பிள்ளைகள் கேட்குதா உங்களுக்கு? அவைக்கு மியூட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். Right. Now we have to move some examples. First example, a great personality. So I think you know the word personality. Personality, a great personality means a famous person or the person, a VIP. We always talking VIP, very important person. And here also Nelson Mandela, about I'm writing Nelson Mandela. Do you know about the person Nelson Mandela? the first black president of South Africa, became a hero to people across the globe. So he's a great fighter of against the white people, and he became a hero to the people, and he became the first black president of South Africa. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for his wisdom and courage in bringing people together to live in peace and harmony, because he fight and gave the people to live in peace and harmony. He was a civil rights leader in South Africa. He gained population and respect for his long fight against racial segregation and bad governance. Nelson Mandela continued to promote peace around the world. Therefore, he is considered as a great leader. So here, the first line, right, it's an opening sentence that means the topic. Nelson Mandela, the first black president of South Africa, became a hero to people across the globe, right? Then the other sentences supporting their work, his work, and these are the sentences and harmony. And he was a civil rights leader in South Africa. So all these sentences are the supportive sentences to describe about his work, and therefore he is considered as a great leader in the world. So this is the concluding idea. Why did he look like a hero or the great personality or great leader? So this is the descriptive paragraph about great personality about the Nelson Mandela. And you can see the example 2 also. An interesting place I have to visit. So in our country there are a lot of places like tourists like to come and see the places in Sri Lanka. So this is Nuwara is also the famous place to visit the tourist here. The Nuwara is better known as the Little England of Sri Lanka. This is the topic sentence, right? And then the climate surrounding and architecture of this area are different than the other villages. This is the supporting sentence to describe the place about their architectural concept. It is the most important area for tea production in Sri Lanka. The area holds many natural beauties like waterfalls, hills, tea plantations, and the towering Pidru Dalahala, the tallest mountain in Sri Lanka. These all sentences are supportive sentence describing the place Nuwara. So because of that, all the people are very like to see that place. This place is a must to visit in Sri Lanka. All the natural beauties and the like waterfalls, hills, these all the items are in Nuwara. So this place is a must to visit in Sri Lanka. So that's why the concluding sentence describing the why the people like to visit there. Then when we write, when we ask to write about book, the book you have read recently, about the book or the story, and you have to consider these things first. You should say, when you write a book, what kind of book it is. There are a lot of types of books are here or in the world. Adventurous stories, fairy tales, historical book, love stories. There are a lot of kind of books are there. So you have to tell about what kind of book it is. Then who wrote the book? The author of the book you have to write first. Second thing, what the story of the book is. The story and the characters and the events you have to tell, because when you write these things and you have to conclude that because of that I like to read this book. Then the final part, and explain if it is a good book or not. Right? This is one of the example. I was extremely interested in one book recently. So this is a different paragraph, because all the students are wrote about when we ask about the book, they always write stories, right? But here is a different writing paragraph. I was extremely interested in one book recently. Its name is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Because we are human beings, we have a lot of problems in our life, and sometimes we didn't know about how to react or how to handle the other people. So this is the good book to explain our mentality. It was written by Dale Carnegie. This book is also about how to give right decisions and teach me to react some conflicts. So this sentence is the opening sentence, because I was extremely interested in one book recently and its name. Then you have to write the author. Then you have to describe about how or what are the things in the book. This book is also about how to give right decisions and teach me to react some conflicts. I mean, I am not a perfect person before. So this is the narrative paragraph, because it tells about my experience. Right? I read the book and give some ideas about that book. I am not a perfect person before. I am always trying to win all arguments, maybe with my friends, maybe with my siblings, as well as my parents. Right? So this sentence describes how I behaved before reading this book. Right? I mean, I am not a perfect person before. I am always trying to win all arguments, maybe with my friends, maybe with my siblings. Siblings means we are sisters or brothers, as well as my parents. But after I finished reading this book, I think a lot about my conflicts from the past. So in the past, I had many conflicts in our mind, and I heard people my speeches. I heard a lot of people, and I really need a change. I felt that I really need a change. As a result, I got all experiences that in this book and apply them in my current life. Right? So these all the sentence are the supportive sentences, and as a result, right. So all these sentences are the supportive sentences to explain what are the concepts in this book. And as a result, after reading this book, I got all experiences that in this book and apply them in my current life. So I enjoy this book because it's useful for my life. So this sentence these two sentences are concluding sentence. That means why I like this book, because and explain it's a good book or not. In my experience, this is a good book because after reading this, I really enjoyed and I really changed myself and got all the experiences and apply them in my current life also. So this is a different type of paragraph about book, and you can write about different stories, and when you write the stories and write about the topic, then you have to write about the summary of the story, then the characters and some concept, the good or bad aspects, and then you have to conclude why do you like this book. That is the concluding sentence. Okay. So then in our 4 paragraph types, we have to learn about the narrative and the descriptive and some information about the persuasive paragraph. And here some headings are here. First one, the happiest day in my life, a visit to a zoo, water and its uses, the joy of gardening, the game I like to play, my favorite musician. Right? So first we have to discuss about the happiest day in my life. So how to write the first sentence? Right. So we have to write about telling about the happiness, the happiest day in my life, also the heading. So you have to write about the word, describe the word about happiness. Happiness is a sense of well-being, joy of contentment. So like then there are many days in life that bring joy and pleasure, but some days are the happiest. So because first you have to describe the vocabulary, because some vocabularies are familiar and some are unfamiliar words. So you have to describe the vocabulary first. So here is a happiest day. So you have to describe the word happy. Happiness. Happiness is a sense of well-being, joy and contentment. So there are many days in life and bring joy and pleasure, but some days are the happiest and remain in our mind forever. So some days are remain in our mind because they are very special. Okay. So you have to tell about like this. These days are the reminders of the amazing time we have spent. So when we were in small child, we have some amazing time we have spent. So you have to like you are going to write about like this, right? So these days are the reminders of the amazing time we have spent. The happiest day of my life is a visit to an orphanage. So this is my happiness or happiest day in my life. So the happiest day of my life was a visit to an orphanage. The happiness I felt that day is no match with any other day of my life. So, this is the special day, the happiest day in my life, right? So these are other titles also: a visit to a zoo, water and its uses, the joy of gardening, and game I like to play, and my favorite musician. So there are 6 or 7 headings, and you ample times in your you have ample time at home and practice these headings and writing paragraph. And after reopening the schools, you have to discuss with your teacher and correct the paragraph. Any clarification in this session? இப்போ வேணாம் விடுங்க விடுங்க கதைக்கையில் ஒரு தரம் ഞാൻ any clarification and കേട്ടു